I know my damn worth. What? Bye. She's a little sprung. People swear. And maybe that's why I'm still single. Am I interested in someone right now? I will say that right straight up.
Weezy out of here.
Hi everyone, it's Adyel here and welcome back to my channel. So today is a good day. I'm feeling super productive and I just got back from the studio filming a podcast. Oh my god, that scared me. But yeah, anyway, and while I was driving home, I already knew I was gonna film and I have a day of filming ahead of me. But I was just like, you know what? Why don't I film like a car chat video? So right now I am waiting for Boiling Crab to open. It's currently not open. It's 2:30 right now. So I thought, why not stall and film a video? So today's video is going to be like a car chat. It's not gonna be a drive with me because I'm not gonna be driving. I don't have anywhere to go, so I'm not gonna be wasting gas like that. But you know, it's a rainy day in LA. It's super rare. It's been raining for the past few days, so winter in LA, I guess. But LA, we need it. We need this rain, so I'm not even complaining. I got myself a little iced matcha latte with caramel drizzle. This is so good. This is one of my favorite drinks at the moment. Ooh, and that just reminded me I need to touch up my lipstick. I'm a little bit sick. You might hear it in my voice. I'm just getting over a cold. Barely. Ooh, this lipstick is Sending Love Cream Sheen by MAC. So yeah, I thought we'd do a little cozy car chat sipping on my Starbucks. I wasn't in the mood for coffee today, so when I'm not in the mood for coffee, I get this. So what are we gonna be talking about today? So I originally wanted to talk about this topic in another mukbang, but I just got so excited to film it that I was like, why don't I just do like a car chat sit down? For today's car chat, and if you guys want me to do a series on this, I totally will. I definitely need to do another drive with me super soon, so I will hop on that. I feel like I should be raised a little more. My legs are touching the wheel, tall girl pros. So today I'm going to be talking all about my love life because honestly, this is like the #1 topic I get asked about on the daily. Everybody always wants to know, am I single? Am I seeing someone? And I just thought it would be fun to do an entire video about my love life that's non-existent. So I thought it would be fun to like share my thoughts on dating and share my thoughts on being single and just all my thoughts when it comes to love. And ever since my breakup, this is something that everyone always asks me about, my love life. And I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like, a lot of people are just interested in other people's love lives, and I get it. So, you know, I'm gonna be just talking about different stories I have, different outlooks, opinions, and it's just gonna be a car chat, like as if you were in my car right now and we were just talking about love. So let's do it. All right, so the big question to start off, am I single? Yes, I am single. I understand why I get asked all the time if I'm single, if I'm seeing someone, this and this and that. Like, it is exciting, and I do get, I'm a YouTuber. I put my life out there publicly, and my last relationship was super public, so I completely understand, like, people want to know. It's difficult because a year ago, I had so many different outlooks than I do now. A year ago, I literally have openly said, like, when I'm in my next relationship, you guys won't know for like a year. Like, I'm not gonna say anything until like I'm fully committed, I'm fully in love, like I'm never gonna have a public relationship again. And honestly, like, it's kind of changed. I don't know. Basically, like a year ago, if you were to ask me, I would have been so closed off and closed-minded to that whole thing. And like, I have openly said, you know, like, don't expect to know if I'm seeing someone, which is why I think I get asked all the time if I am, because there's kind of like a mystery to it. But now, honestly, if I were to meet someone and be in love, I'm not sure if you guys would know. Like, I'm never gonna know fully until I'm in the situation, but I'm sure in some way you guys will know when I'm not single anymore. And I make a lot of jokes on Twitter about being single, and I feel like it's very apparent, and like I'll make little MCM joke, and it's all super funny and entertaining. And yeah, so I can't say for sure. When I get there, I'll figure things out. Like, the idea of my next relationship, like, YouTube is my job, so of course the next time I'm in love, I'm gonna want to like introduce that person, and I'm gonna want to like make videos with them and stuff. But like, it's just hard. I understand why you guys are always asking, but just know, I'm sure I'll say something when I'm tied down. Honestly, I'm not gonna tell you guys if I'm talking to someone. For example, right now I could be talking to someone and nobody would ever know, besides the people closest to me, obviously. But I just feel like this generation, and we're gonna get into some real talk. Is it too bright? Hold on. I honestly feel like this generation, the talking stage is so stupid. Like, you could be thinking everything's going great, you can be like, wow, like I really like this person, everything seems to be going good, like this person might be the next person, you know? And then it all goes south. So honestly, I made that mistake in the past. Like, not that I like told you guys I was talking to someone, but I don't know. I try and keep my dating life a little bit private, although I do share my life on the internet, so it is kind of hard. But yeah, so now let me talk about single life, what I feel about being single, how I like being single, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I have loved being single the past year. I've been single a little over a year now, and it's been the most life-changing growth experience, the biggest blessing. And I always say that, but it really is true. I've learned so much on this journey, and I'm so grateful and so blessed for it. I will tell you right here and right now, I am not the type of person that sits and cries about being single. I honestly don't get lonely. Of course, there's like times where I think like, wow, like having a significant other would be nice, but I don't know if it was because I was in such a long relationship or what it is, but I'm not, like, as much as I will joke on Twitter and stuff, like, Twitter is just Twitter. A lot of the times, don't take things I say personally on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, my friend just shared a tweet with me. So I'm not the type of person that gets all simpy and sad, like, on New Year's or, like, Valentine's Day is coming up. I have no idea what my Valentine's is gonna look like, but last year I was alone on Valentine's Day. It did not faze me. That was when I was, like, freshly single, but it still didn't bother me because I'm the type of person where I know like what's meant for me is gonna be for me. And alright, I guess I could talk about like what I ultimately want in my love life now, I guess. This video is just gonna be all over the place. Like, it's all about love, it's all about just my thoughts, what goes through my head, okay? Ultimately, I just turned 20, and in the next decade, I do picture myself getting married and starting a family, and that's just the reality. Ever since I was a little girl, in my head, my vision has been go to college, get a good job, be stable, and find a husband, and have some kids. Like, and I just turned 20, like, I'm not talking anytime soon. I'm just talking about in the course of my 20s. Like, I want to meet the right person. And I honestly, what's scary about dating, what's scary about love is I do not know what the hell is coming. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a relationship in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years. I don't know. I don't know how many relationships I'm gonna have before I find the right person. I don't know if the next person is gonna be the right person. I don't know, and it's so scary to me, but my ultimate goal is to be settled down and start a family. So I do believe in true love, and if you were to ask me a year ago, my opinions would have been a lot different. But I am open to love, and I am open to like trusting someone again. That doesn't mean like anytime soon. It's so confusing, y'all. So my outlook currently is, am I dating? I wouldn't say so. Okay, here's the thing about me, y'all, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, but when it comes to dating, I am so picky. I will say that right straight up. I am so picky. For me to even be interested in someone takes a lot. So if I'm entertaining someone in any slight way, that means even responding to Snapchats, responding to texts, DMing, following on all platforms, like just like even the littlest things. Like, if I show any interest, please feel special, because I am the type of girl where I've been through way too much in my love life. For anyone that's new here and doesn't know, I was in a 5-year relationship, and honestly, I went through hell and back, and I'm just not gonna go into it because that's not the point of this video. Old news, we're talking about new news, we're talking about love, we're talking about growth, and that relationship had none of those things. So any of my close friends can tell you, like, if Adyel's talking about a guy, like, if she seems interested, if she keeps bringing him up, like, that's when you know, like, she's a little sprung. And there hasn't been that many guys, honestly, I can count on one hand how many guys since being single have brought that interest out in me. I'm not gonna say if it's 5, maybe it's 1, I don't know. So first of all, it takes a lot for me to be even interested in someone to like want them to take me on a date, because honestly, like if I look at your overall image, not just physical obviously, but like if I don't see something I'm interested or intrigued in, I don't want to learn more. And maybe that's my downfall and maybe that's why I'm still single, but like I've been through too much to settle for less, and I know my damn worth, and I don't care. You can say I have high standards, you can say whatever the hell you want, but at the end of the day, I ain't settling for less. Like my next relationship, when I go into a relationship, I plan on it being my last. I plan on meeting my perfect match. Like I'm not here for fun and games. I'm not here to play around, to play any games at all. So if I don't see any interest, I'm not going to pursue you. That's just how I feel. If I see no potential, I'm not going to pursue you. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not into dating multiple people. So like when I'm talking to someone, I'm usually talking to only that person. Like I just don't find interest, because there's so many good looking people in this world. There's so many good looking guys, but what's your substance? What do you have to offer? Like, what are your goals? What do you want in this life? Because if your goals and what you want doesn't combine with what I want, like, it's just not gonna work, and I don't have time to waste time and like play a little running game to see where we're gonna meet up. Like, no. When I'm dating, when I'm interested in someone, it's because I'm looking for that partner in crime. But it's also my downfall in the sense that when I finally am interested in someone, I get my hopes up a little bit. And a lot of people always ask me, Adyel, how do you have that mentality? How do you not let boys control your life anymore? How do you not let dating like affect you and being single affect you? And honestly, it has to come from within, because I could sit here a million times over and over again, video after video, and I could be like, leave him, sis, you deserve better, this and that. And the thing is, people said this to me for years, and I did not want to believe it. And that's how I know that you won't believe it until you want to. Until I actually sat down and said, okay, like this is it. Like I know my worth. I know what I'm tolerating, and why am I letting my feelings get hurt over little boys? That's when I realized. And the thing is, you would have thought that I would have learned after my first relationship, which I did. I learned a tremendous amount of things. But being single, what I love about being single is it's seriously a growth process. You learn so much about yourself, and you learn so much about your worth. You learn so much about what you can tolerate, and through dating, going on random dates isn't always necessarily bad, because you do learn a lot about what you don't want, and it comes to a point where you can tell really fast when you meet someone, like, are you going to be beneficial to me or not? Like, next, goodbye. But anyways, story time. And hold on, I'm going to change my camera battery. Good thing I brought my other one, because this one is dying. Sorry if anything just changed. But okay, so I had met this guy. I was talking to this guy. It was the first guy that I was actually really interested in, and the funniest part about this is that it caught me off guard. I was not looking for anything at all. The way I met this person, everything was just super caught off guard, right? And I'm not gonna get into the whole details of it. I have mentioned it on my channel before. Where I was going with this is that ended up obviously not working out, because I would be in a relationship by now. I don't know if it was because of the timeline of this, but either way, this helped me so much, and I truly feel like God, or sorry if you don't believe in like anything like that, but I truly feel like people are put into your life for a reason, and lessons and blessings and just everything is meant for a reason. And I think this person was put into my life for a slap in the face again. So I don't know if this was because it was pretty short into me being single. Not really. It was about 6-7 months into being single, but I don't know if it was because I was used to being in a relationship and I just kind of molded into what I was used to, and I was used to revolving my life around a boy, so maybe it was because that's just what I was used to, so I did it again. But it wasn't until the second time and the second boy and the second mistake and the second time talking to someone that I really realized I am not putting energy into little boys. Like, nah, I'm off this. And honestly, sometimes it takes you to learn on your own. Sometimes it takes like your own lesson and to be like, wake the f up, like, what are you doing? And that's what it took for me. And ever since that second boy, I have not paid attention to guys like that in the slightest. I have not let a boy control my emotions for any single second. I have not gotten upset over actions of any boy, and I truly think that second person, like, even though things didn't work out and when I wanted them to, I truly really learned so many lessons through that one experience. And after my last relationship, I had told myself, Adyel, you're never gonna tolerate that again. You're never gonna act that way again for any guy, for anything, for anyone else besides your own self. And I let that go for the second time with this guy, and I really was about to like make excuses for this guy not being who I originally thought he was. Like, I was just making so many excuses, and then one day I sat down and I was like, Adyel, you deserve so much better than this, and you know this. Why are you making excuses for his ass? Like, just stop. And ever since then, I don't make excuses for anyone. For me, am I interested in someone right now? Maybe a little, but the thing is, okay, I'm gonna stop playing with this. It's annoying. I have learned, because I don't get interested in guys a lot, like, I will really get excited, and because I'll be like, oh, I finally have interest in this one boy, like, I'll think just because I have interest in him that he has to be it, because I don't like a lot of guys and it doesn't happen often, so this guy has to be perfect. Like, no. I've learned, even if I have initial interest in someone, their talk needs to meet their actions. That's it. Like, I will never chase a boy again. I will never beg a boy again. And of course, I think things should be reciprocated. So do I believe like the guy is supposed to chase the girl in the beginning? Yes, of course. Like, I truly believe when I am gonna fall for someone, like, they do have to chase me, like, they do have to come and take me out, they do need to like prove themselves. But once they've kind of gained my initial trust, I will reciprocate. That's just the type of girl I am. So yeah, I honestly don't know what the year holds. Maybe it's gonna be another year of me being single all year, and honestly, I'm fine with that. Like, whatever is meant for me is gonna be for me, and I know that if a relationship doesn't come, it's because I need to focus on myself still. I still have a lot more work to do with myself, with my school, with my career. Maybe it's not meant, and if someone does come in my life, I'm not gonna be opposed to it. Like, do I want a relationship so bad where like I'm dying to have one right now? No. But if it comes, like, I'm not gonna push it away, because I truly feel like what is meant will be. If I have feelings for someone, I'm gonna pursue them, and that's that. And the way I see it is, I want to get married, and hopefully the person I marry I want to be with for the rest of my life. Like, I don't, who really plans on getting a divorce, you know? Like, who really plans to get into a relationship just to break up? So if I have to be single for a few years, whatever. Like, and when I say I love being single, it's not because of anything. Like, I could talk to whoever. Honestly, my phone is so dry. Like, do we see this? We have Kiara sharing a tweet with me and a Snapchat from my girl Becca. Hey Becca. Like, my phone is dry. I don't entertain people. Like, I don't be having sides. I don't be having none of that. And I'm not just saying that. People swear. People swear. The one thing I hate is, like, why do people think that because you're attractive and or if you have followers, that means you have so many guys in your phone, like you're entertaining so many people, that you're a hoe? Like, I'm sorry. I genuinely don't be on any hoe shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, we're talking about dating. Like, I don't, that's just not the type of person I am. I feel like that kind of stuff is intimate. Like, a kiss is a kiss, but other than that, like, nah, not for everyone, you know? So when I mean I love being single, it's not because I'm entertaining so many people and I have so many area codes in my phone, side hosts and different area codes, and I can hit this one up and that one up, another. No. Never any of that. Although sometimes I wish. Just kidding. I don't play games. Like, and also I just don't do the drama of it. Like, you'd be surprised, or at least I'm surprised at how many boys are so dramatic. Like, I'll go on one date and all of a sudden I can't do what I want. Like, what? Bye. Like, being single, I've had freaking guys try and cuff when they barely even know me, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, no, get out of here. Like, this one time, this guy that I've never even met in person before, literally never, and he kept trying to come see me, and he lives far. Literally, I'm in LA, he's in San Diego. Like, okay, was literally calling me wifey, all this stuff, which, like, okay, fine, like once, twice, like as a joke, like cool, whatever. But I had went out one night and he like hit up my line and was like, you better not be talking to any guys because you're married. Like, ew, please exit my phone. And like, since that day, I've never hit him up again. Like, I just don't like that. That's why, honestly, I don't be entertaining people, because like, it's just drama and it's just annoying to have to deal with. So like, I tend to just stick to one person I'm interested to at a time, and that doesn't mean there's always someone. Like, honestly, there's times where my phone will be dry for like months at a time, weeks at a time. That's just the reality of it, and I'm completely fine with that. Currently, someone does have my interest, and I'm not gonna go into detail about it at all. Like, I'm not gonna specify if I'm talking to that person, if anything, if I'm dating that person. Who even knows? Maybe I haven't even slid in the DMs yet, you don't know. But at this point in my life, I'm not gonna be the one to force anything or like beg or anything or chase. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. You know, someday when I'm in a relationship, I'm sure you guys will know eventually. And it sucks because like, I do picture the one that I'm ultimately with being involved in my YouTube channel, making vlogs with me, like being in videos, all that sort of stuff. I do picture that because this is my passion, this is my career, and obviously like the person that I'm with, I want to be involved in that. However, it's just really hard because, for example, I don't know if the next person we're gonna break up and then I have to do another public breakup. No. Sure, I could be like, guys, I'm not gonna talk about this, but like, I still have to address like, hey, we broke up, like all this stuff. And like, do I really want to deal with that? I don't know. But it's like, I also don't know if the next person is gonna end up putting a ring on it. You don't know. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it, period. It's just hella hard. And then also, something I have to consider, not everyone wants to be on camera. I can't be introducing people on YouTube when they're not mentally ready for that, if they don't actually want that, because it's a lot a mental toll. You endure hate comments, you endure public opinions about the relationship. Like, it really can ruin a relationship. It really can ruin the other person. Like, it's just a lot of factors where it's like, it's all fun and games, but, and then also there are clout chasers. Like, I have learned some men, especially living in Los Angeles, are clout chasers. Like, they do want the attention, they do want the fame. Like, there are guys that will be on your videos, get DMs from girls, because honestly, even in my last relationship, I witnessed, like, some girls will DM your boyfriend. Like, they don't care if they watch your videos. Like, they don't care, you know? Some guys like that. Next thing you know, my next man's cheating on me with one of my subscribers. Like, damn. I'm just talking out of my ass right now, but like, there's actual valid things to consider when dating. So it is really hard that I do YouTube, and it's not for everyone. It really isn't. Not everyone likes that. Like, even guys, I'm sure, canceled me out of the picture because they're like, nah, she shares her life on the internet. Well, that's my job, honey. Like, so yeah, there's just so many open-ended questions. There's just so many what ifs. There's so many what's gonna happen, like, questions that I have when it comes to dating. I don't know. I do not know what the future holds. I have no idea. Sometimes the idea of being booed up sounds amazing. Sometimes having that partner to grind with, to be my backbone, sounds amazing. But what is meant will come, and it will be. And I'm just here to see what the future holds. I'm not gonna block my blessings. I'm here to embrace all my blessings. But yeah, at the moment, I'm really trying, especially in 2019, not to let anyone get my hopes up at all. Because the thing is, when someone's trying to pursue you, they're usually all talk at first. Everyone can say whatever the hell they want. It's so easy to be like, I want to make you mine. I want to do this, and this. I want to take you out. I want blah, 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 blah. Like, it's so easy for someone to say that. And at this point in my life, I'm just like, all right, baby, show me what that mouth does. That sounded so wrong. Show me the talk, right? Is that the saying? I don't know. Put in the work. It's really not hard. And like, I'm not the type of girl, like when I say take me out, like I'm so not for the physical things. You can take me to freaking McDonald's. I don't care. Like, you can literally take me to Wingstop. I'll be the happiest girl in the world. You can take me to the mall food court. Like, I don't care. Just the simple act of coming and picking a girl up and planning something fun for y'all to do is good enough. Like, just show me you're with it. That's it. But honestly, it's sad to say, but nobody has ever held it down like a real one. And that's why I'm freaking still single. And I will continue to be until someone does. And it's like, no matter if I'm interested in someone or like someone has my eye, even though it takes a lot for that to happen, I'm just going with the flow and letting people prove themselves. And like, if someone wants to be in your life, they're gonna be in your life. If someone wants to make time for you, they're gonna make time for you. If someone wants to prove their actions match their words, they're gonna do that. So it kind of sucks because it's like a waiting game for some people that you meet, where it's like they'll tell you this and that, and you have to just wait and see like if they're gonna follow up and if they match their word. But that's what dating's all about. It's just like, you can't let your life revolve around it, and you can't be mad, and you can't just revolve everything around that person and around waiting and just, yeah. So yeah, I've talked for a while and I think I've covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my love life. There are so many stories that I have compiled in my notes. Like, I wish I could tell you guys more actual stories that I've encountered, but I just feel like it's a little too new when it's like less obvious to figure out who is this about and who is that about. Like, I just don't want the mess. I know I'm a YouTuber and all, but it's just a little much right now. So I have a lot of stories saved, and like eventually I can't wait to tell you guys all of them. But yeah, you guys are gonna go along this journey with me. If you want more videos on like love advice, dating advice, all that kind of stuff, let a girl know. I'm gonna do more Girl Talk Get Ready with Me's really soon. But I really enjoyed just talking about this, and I feel like this is a good video to put on my channel because I have so many questions all the time, and I feel like you guys really want to like delve into my mindset and see where my head's at and stuff. So what time is it? I'm gonna, oh yeah, I could order my boiling crab, but it might be a little too early, so I might go home and film a lyric prank on someone, an old fling, we'll say. So that should be fun. Hopefully they answer. They should answer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little cozy car chat. I can't wait for it to be sunny in LA. But actually, I didn't say this in the beginning, but lighting when it comes to car videos is actually 10 times better when it's gloomy outside. When it's dark outside, lighting is trash. If you're on like the streets with stop signs and stuff, it's fine, but on the freeway it's so dark. And when it's sunny, lighting goes in and out. There's always shadows or like super bright or like blah blah blah, and you have to keep changing settings. So that's why I wanted to just do a car chat, change up the setting, not have it in my room, and I just knew the lighting was going to be. So yeah, I'm having so much fun filming that I don't want to end this video, but I'm gonna end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.